What's going on, y'all, man? If y'all woke up, man, hug yourself. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody who's gonna be listening to this to the playback. You know, man, it's a grimy world out there, man. You know, nobody don't care. You got people dealing with mental illness. Family ain't family like it used to be. Friends ain't friends. Stabbing each other in the back. But if you woke up today, man, and you still got your health, man, trust me, you're having a wonderful day. You know, the day. Yeah, man, before I get this started, I had to get that out the way. Then I got to talk about this dude named Lust. I think his name is something like that. He's from No Jumper. I'm going to touch on that just a little bit. He broke up with his girlfriend or whatever. He online saying he ain't hurt, but a lot of dudes want to be tough guys. They don't want to look bad on camera. Don't want to look bad around their peers and anything like that. Don't want to be vulnerable. It's a touchy subject, but come on, man. If you love somebody, man, ain't nothing wrong with be a little bit of vulnerable, man. So a little bit of vulnerability, you know what I mean? Especially if you care for somebody, if you love that person, if you love that woman, you've been around her for a long time. Y'all got some years with each other, you know what I mean? And if you respect that woman and she um requested not to do something, it's kind of wise not to do it because I know I did it, you know, and it's not a good look though. You know what I mean? It's nothing like family, nothing like having that woman on your side, man, when you're sick, going through things or whatever the case may be. I do have a female audience, and I don't want to make it seem like I don't I don't placate to y'all though. I don't care what these dudes say. I don't care if these dudes call me a simp, whatever the case may be. It is what it is. So I got that out the way. Um, yeah. Um, the main topic, big back, pookesiah still talking again. I did videos on this dude. Um, he didn't say my name on his platform, but I'm gonna say his name on mine. So I don't care. Oh, excuse me. I'm talking about Big J, right? I'm not about to bark on him or anything of that nature. Fam, I was on Sharon's show, right? When you said that nobody was up there who said anything to Taz, that means you actually putting me into that category, bro. I was up there. I did say something about Taz, bro. Especially when he disrespected that black woman up there. So you lying. That's why I said something in your community tab, because you're lying. You're not gonna lie. While I'm right there on the video, on the platform, I did say something to Taz. You didn't play the whole Sharon video, so you a liar. You know what I'm saying? I said something to Taz, called him a scammer, all of that. We all know in these space it's actual factuals. It's not cat. Then you want to call me, no, then you want to say I'm peacocking and all of this. Bro, you've been peacocking AM, which is the angry man, for over 10 years, fams. That's not an exaggeration. You've been peacocking another man for 10 years, bro. That's why nobody don't respect you in these spaces, yo. That's why you get dropped down. That's why you get talked to. That's why that's why people handle you any kind of way in these spaces, bro. That's facts. I'm not lying about that. You know what I mean? And you telling me I'm peacocking, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, bro. I don't peacock nobody, right? I went through all pause, no diddy. Me and DS1, which is Sleep Stay Sleep, had one of the biggest back and forth in these spaces, bro. You was not built like him. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing content no more because I ain't getting no notifications. But I hope he okay. I hope his family okay. Whatever that man doing, I hope it's positive. You want to dig? But fam, when me what me and him have going on, far as our back and forth, far as the false allegations and all of that, bro, you not built like him, bro. Once I got through that, bro, I was like, yo, everybody else, man, yo, I'm good. Like, yo, once I got through one of the hardest moments of my life in these spaces, I was good, bro. Because at that time, he was the excellence when it comes to back and forth. You know what I mean? Giving out great information of that nature, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not in that caliber. You're not in that league, bro. You're not. You're not in that league. You come on, man. You a big back Keisha. You know what I mean? Like for real, dogs. You still talking? Come on, man. You just mad because when they say the angry man, his name is the angry man. When they say O'Shea, they say O'Shea. When they say Obsidian, they say Obsidian. When they say Big J, it be like Big J, Big J. You know, like they don't honor you, bro. But that's here no there. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna bark on you like I normally bark. I'm not gonna waste my energy. You know what I'm saying? Screaming on a microphone or whatever. Because there's bigger fish to fry in these spaces. You know, I like to talk about how I had a positive vibe, you know what I'm saying, on DJ Rich Doctor platform. It was positive in the beginning. You know what I mean? Men gonna be men on the platform. We gonna talk our ish. We gonna go back and forth. You know what I mean? And then we gonna come to common ground in the end. So that's what's happening. That was displayed and it was a classy moment, man. We all laughed at the end when DJ Rich Doctor played the comedy video or whatever. You know what I mean? Of Jamie Foxx and this other dude going back and forth, roasting each other. Man, that was a classic, bro. You know what I mean? So that's how it should be in these spaces, man. Long that we could come to, you know what I mean, common ground. We all not going to agree on the same thing, but long as brothers in these spaces could come to a common ground, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful outcome. And that's why that would make this space, you know what I mean, a great place to be in, man. Camaraderie, man. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like it when you can find it. You know what I mean? You know, and people in these spaces got married in these spaces, yo. You got people like Sister George who found her husband in these space, and they're still married to this day. To this day, they still married, bro. You know what I mean? You have some people who are still in a healthy relationship to this day. It's like y'all don't find nothing positive about this space. You always got to find something bad about this space. You always got to say something bad about this space. Then why are you here? Just go somewhere else. Go build something. Build your platform up. Do something, anything. You know what I mean? Like I told you on the platform, man. It's just like talking about Burger King all day, every single day. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all in this space, you know, but y'all want to be disgruntled workers though, or or people that's trying to build something within a space, but y'all still disgruntled. It's like, fam, you can vamoose anybody who I have problems with, bro. You know what I mean? I just walked from it. I just walked away. I just fell back. You know what I mean? Or that's if I respect you though. But if I don't like you, bro, you know what I mean? I may talk my crap about you, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna continuously to do it. I'm not gonna do it for a year, for 2, 3 years, because I did that already. I did that with DS1. I mean, that lasted a minute. That lasted a minute, bro. So now we got dudes. Now we got people who don't like dudes talking about women, but these dudes are talking about the men though on some bro bonding. You know what I mean? Crap or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's weird to me, man. That's why I say SBE it's not shame, blame, and explain, man. It's shaming black men for entertainment because black men are talking about women, and then other black men don't like that because we talking about the behavior of certain women. You know what I mean? And then we do talk about the quality women that we do like. You know what I mean? I do hear brothers talk about the quality women that they like though. But hey, y'all want to hear what y'all want to hear. I'm not on here trying to convince anybody of that because we all be in different spaces. We all see different things. On that note, um, y'all know my motto to the next one. Peace.